I created this Trinity Bible study for one of my closest Jehovah Witness friends. As a fundamental Baptist myself, my Jehovah Witness friends kept telling me that we as Baptists got most of our Trinity verses out of the New Testament, and that the Old Testament doesn't teach Trinity at all. So with that in mind, let's find out if the Bible teaches Trinity by comparing both the Old and the New Testament Bible scriptures.
Okay, the Father can't be seen in His Spirit and glory. So we've talked many times about this as well, but I wanted to kind of go over the verses because maybe there's something new that we didn't see before about it. John 1:18, it clearly says that no man hath seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, He hath declared Him. So Jesus is giving the declaration of the Father who nobody has seen, to declare Him and say that He is real, okay? That He is the Father, and He is the one that we are to worship and love with all our heart, mind, and soul. The Son can't be seen in His Spirit and glory. Well, obviously, if Jesus is God, then obviously we shouldn't be able to see Jesus either, in the same way that we can't see the Father either. I mean, that goes without saying. So 1 Timothy 6:14 and 16, that thou keep this commandment without spot, unrebukable, until the appearing of our Lord Jesus Christ. So we're definitely talking about Jesus here, which in His times He shall show, who is the blessed and only potentate, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, who only hath immortality, dwelling in the light, which no man can approach unto, whom no man hath seen, nor can see, to whom be honor and power everlasting. Amen. So, very, very clearly, we cannot see Jesus in this form, that He dwells in the light. Well, obviously, we can't see God in His form, okay, of light. All right? And it even goes out of His way to say, whom no man hath seen. Sounds very, very close to when it says no man has seen God at any time in John 1:18, and then it turns around and says Jesus, no man hath seen. Well, then you say, well, that's impossible. We saw Jesus. Yes, we did, in the physical form. But when we see Jesus in His form as the Spirit, as God, okay, clearly we cannot see Him. It double verifies, triple verifies what we were talking about when it says that when Jesus incarnate before came and talked to Moses face to face, we can see Him in that form, but we cannot see Him in His spirit form. Jesus clearly says you cannot see Jesus in His spirit form. And no man has ever seen Jesus or will be allowed to approach or see Jesus in that form. Just like John 1:18, you cannot see the Father in that form as well. Totally makes sense, totally easy to understand. And now when you go back to Genesis chapter 33 and you see how you could see the Father's backside, there's no problem. There's no problem whatsoever in understanding that. And this just triple ensures that we understand that Jesus and the Father are the same one God, who you cannot see in that particular form.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch the next video explaining the examples of the Old and New Testament Trinity verses.